Greetings and salutations, everyone. What's going down? We are going to be swimming down into Subnautica. PlayStation just updated with a 1.11, which is on their update history. We'll take a look at that, and then there's the direct patch notes, which is the real one by the number standard of the 1.12. So we'll be looking in to see what changed. I know there's been a ton of issues where items are falling out, people are falling through the maps, saves are an issue. Leave a comment down below. I would definitely love to hear what you guys have to show for the community of people that are still dwelling within Subnautica. What's your favorite parts? But let's go ahead and get to the favorite part of the patch notes, because we're here for some game related news, and let's dive into it. As we clarify the confusing points on PlayStation, you see the last version we had was 110, and then it goes 109, which it doesn't have a 110, it has a 111, and it has some, nice highlights we can see right there. But here's the point. When you go over here, you go back up to your notifications, it's 112. That's what's going down for as far as the console, just to clarify the confusion between everyone. If you're wondering what is the standard, but here's the patch notes directly from the site. 2 days ago, they dive into this for as far as what's going to be on top of those drives for fixes. We're going to go ahead and read more of this exciting patch, so we can scroll on down for as far as what they're going to be fixing inside of those regions. A little bit more onto this situation of forefronts. So before we slam back over to our highlights, which are the more chunk of what is actually happening on the actual physical game, which we just briefly went over before slamming over to here to show a little bit more of the clarity and the confusion. What the game developer is basically saying in all this longness is that they've been working on the save issues and the potential fixes that can come from other people, and they're greatly appreciated. They also have a Discord that you can have. I'll have both of these linked down below. But just for right now, to go over what we really have in that situation, just in case you need to initiate this, all you need to do is pretty much go to check for history and check for update, and those two will trigger either the download, and what I need right now is our portions of the save and the improvements in the logging, the performance, and a lot of the other under the hood improvements on the world streaming. What do they mean by that? You should no longer be able to outrun the terrain or outfall through the okay, basically what there's, that's just a weird way to word it, streaming. I guess it's a popular word now. It's a hit title. It's that SEO, yay. But it's basically when it's not catching up to the world correctly and you're falling out through, which was a lot of what the people were reporting on 110, which came into. So ignore that it says 112 right up there. Also on top of that, for as far as the increasements in garbage collections as to the helpness and smoothing and frame rate, yeah, that was a big issue for sure. These hardcore mode and low oxygens will no longer warn you. Yeah, because I guess that would be the portion of being hardcore, hardcore parkour. Into the rocket performance and the physics issues have been addressed. They have worked out those, mathematical equations. But before we get all alphanumeric, let's go ahead and roll ourselves down to the life pod. That ping's not staying inside of the disabled portions for the games, the base and the pillars and the bugs. The prawn suit yet again getting stuck inside of the air for as far as the building, so not only could it get stuck in the air, it could fall through the world and cause a streaming issue and yada yada yada. Moving on past that, we have quality issues with clouds, because clouds are big issues. Hashtag clouds matter. They're freaking amazing. They bring water. They have really cool art. I got to travel through the middle of the United States, I think it was summer, in a car journey, and I got to see some really cool ass clouds, and I was like, wow. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. But moving on past that situation, besides me getting excited about the clouds apparently in Subnautica, as I get hypnotic on that situation, we look at the in-game status for messages and positions to work with the other languages on top of the situation for the games and the menu disappearing and the submitting feedback, so you can never complain to them and say this is broken. They were just like, this is not broken, because no one's complaining, but it was broken. And then they fixed the Japanese translationable point for trophies, so everyone get those trophies, because trophies, they also matter too. They're amazing. But everyone, that brings us to our end of the patch note. If you are new to the network, you can always like, share, and subscribe. If you're brand new to the network, cheers, welcome. Returning community members, welcome back. I'm glad everyone swam back for this update. I have one more to get ready for, and that is Tropico 6 dropped a new update. So kind of curious what that's going to be all about. I'm going to go ahead and start reading on all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Have a very nice, happy holidays, and I will see you there. Later.